What's up guys, David here, and welcome back to another video. Today we've got another review. Obviously I did do the review for Saturday's games, but today I've got the reviews for the Sunday's game and the one Monday game as well. So if you guys haven't checked out the review on the Saturday's Premier League game review, then yeah, make sure you go check that out. I'll probably leave a link in the description if I remember to. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like down below, comment your feedback and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get straight on with the review. So the first game was Bournemouth vs United, and United ended up winning it 3-1 in the end. It was a pretty bad first half until Mata managed to get a goal, and it was a pretty scrappy goal really. Francis passed it back, and he sold the keeper short, and I don't really know what happened. Really. Mata shot, and then the keeper saved it, and someone managed to fall back to him. Then he had an open net pretty much and put it in. So Mata was very happy. Obviously, not very happy getting substituted in like the 90th minute after he'd just come on as well in the Community Shield. So he'll be happy he's got himself a goal, and yeah, maybe he can start more games under Mourinho now. So United were very lucky to go 1-0 up, well, to go in 1-0 at the break really, just because it was such a bad game. There was no chance. It was kind of like Van Gaal just with Mourinho as manager. It was kind of just like that for the first half. And then the second half came, and United managed to turn it on. Probably about 50th minute and 60th minute, they really did managed to turn it up really. They managed to get a goal with Rooney. It was a cross from Valenti, who has actually he's just turned into a good player now. He wasn't great last season under Van Gaal, but he's turned it around now Mourinho's manager. Yeah, after he crossed it in, Martial volleyed it. I think it was with his left foot. He managed to volley it. It took a bounce, and then it fell to Rooney. It was a terrible volley. It was meant to be a shot for Martial, but it fell to Rooney, who managed to head it in. Wayne Rooney will be very happy with that, just because he's not been great over like the last few years. He's not been as good as he used to be. So he'd be happy to get off to a good start of the season. He didn't really have a great game. It's just he managed to get a goal, which is good for him. And then the third goal was Zlatan Ibrahimovic managed to go over. It was like 25 yards out. He managed to kind of just p-rolled straight into the far corner. He was a decent striker really, and yeah, he managed to get the third goal. So he scored in his Community Shield debut, he scored in his United debut in the pre-season game, and now he's scored in the Premier League debut. So he just keeps scoring, Zlatan does. And then Bournemouth did manage to score a pretty decent goal. It was Smith. He did score an absolutely amazing goal last season, I remember. So he managed to get a goal back for Bournemouth. Didn't really spark a comeback though. He just managed to get a goal. Bournemouth don't really mind losing to United, to be honest, just because United, they've got such a good team at the moment. They look good still today. They weren't at their best, obviously, but they still did look good. But they still got Pogba to come in and start playing. So United, it's only going to get better for them, really. Obviously, they'll also be very happy with scoring 3 goals, which didn't really happen last season. So maybe there'll be a lot more goals under Mourinho. We're kind of expecting that, really, just because Van Gaal is the way he set out the team. It was so boring. And now it's the next game. This was definitely the game of the weekend. Liverpool versus Arsenal. It was 4-3 to Liverpool in the end. It was an absolutely amazing game. So starting off, the first chance was Theo Walcott. He managed to win himself a penalty from Alberto Moreno. He is absolutely shocking, Moreno. I think Liverpool could very easily get top 4 this season if they sign a new left back. So Moreno is just not good enough. He had an absolutely shocking game. He managed to give away a penalty. He fouled Walcott. It was a blatant penalty. I don't know what he was doing. He just threw himself at it, and he managed to give away a penalty. Luckily for him, Mignolet managed to save the penalty. I don't know why Walcott was taking it, to be honest. I probably would have put Sanchez on it if I was the manager, but it was an interesting choice. But then it didn't really matter, because 1 minute later, Theo Walcott managed to score, and if you've not seen it, then it was just ridiculous. Liverpool had the ball, and Alberto Moreno said to bomb forward for no reason. And then Liverpool lost the ball, so Arsenal, one of the Arsenal players threw ball Walcott. It was in absolutely tons of space because Alberto Moreno wasn't marking him, and then Walcott managed to put it into the far corner. So really not a good start for Alberto Moreno's season. And then just before half time, Liverpool managed to get a free kick. It was Rob Holding which gave the free kick away. But I don't understand it with Arsenal. I've not signed any centre backs, and they were playing they're playing Callum Chambers and Rob Holding. I don't think they're really good enough to be playing for a side that should be getting Champions League football. Anyway, Coutinho steps up to take the free kick, and it was an absolutely amazing free kick right into the top corner. Petr had absolutely no chance. He did come quite close to it, but it was such a good free kick. And then the second half was completely different. First half was pretty cagey. It wasn't a great game, but second half it was absolutely amazing. Just Liverpool, I don't know what Klopp said to him, but Liverpool definitely played a lot better in the second half. And the second goal was Adam Lallana, who managed to put it away. I think Petr should have probably done better for that, to be honest, because it was quite a tight angle, and he managed to roll it under him and get it in the back of the net. Then the 56th minute came, and Coutinho managed to get himself his second goal of the game. It was another great goal, to be fair. It was like an outside of the foot hit. It was a really good shot, and a good goal from Coutinho, who was definitely the man of the match in that game. And then a few minutes later, Mane managed to get another goal for Liverpool to make it 4-1. It was a great goal for Mane, to be fair. He took on a few players and managed to smash it in the back of the net. So, good goal from Mane, good start to his Liverpool career. Really, Liverpool's front three looks very good. Coutinho, and then they got Firmino and Mane as well. So they have got a very dangerous attack at the moment. And then just 1 minute later, Oxlade-Chamberlain managed to get himself a goal. For a good start of the season for him. He managed to kind of got in between two Liverpool defenders, then shoot, and it took a deflection off one of the Liverpool defenders, and it kind of wrong-footed Mignolet, and he managed to get himself a goal. Also, Chamberlain will definitely be happy with that, just because he needs to get back into the England pitch. So if he starts playing consistently under Arsene Wenger, then I reckon he can easily get back in it if he puts in some good performances. And then with 15 minutes to go, Callum Chambers managed to get himself a goal. It was a free kick put into the box, and then he managed to just get a slight touch on it, which took it into the far corner. Arsenal fans weren't very happy with this result, just because Arsenal haven't signed any players, and I did expect them to lose this game, to be honest. And the centre-backs, they had Rob Holding and Callum Chambers. I don't think they're good enough defensively at the moment, just because I think they're a bit too young, and I think they just need to sign Mustafi right now. So the next game is Chelsea against West Ham, and Chelsea ended up just managing to win it, last-minute win it against West Ham. They beat them 2-1 in the end, so it wasn't a great game, to be honest. Chelsea mainly just dominated. West Ham, I was quite disappointed with them, to be honest. I was thinking they'd attack a bit more early. Andy Carroll just seemed very isolated up top on his own. Also, another main talking point is Diego Costa could have got sent off. I think he probably should have, because he already had a yellow card and he made a really bad tackle, which people are saying it could have been a red, but it was definitely a second yellow. He went in for like a sliding challenge on Adrian, the West Ham keeper, and Adrian, he was just so late. Adrian had already kicked it past him, and then Costa just absolutely nailed it. So Costa did end up getting sent off, and that would have been completely different, because obviously Costa scored the last goal as well. So the first goal was an Eden Hazard penalty, so Mikel Antonio decided I don't really know what he was doing, to be honest. He chipped it straight into Hazard, then he fouled him in the end as well. So it was Mikel Antonio's fault. He wasn't really too happy. He was quite upset, to be honest, but he gave away the penalty and Hazard managed to score it. Then literally one of the first attacks that West Ham had in the entire game, James Collins managed to score. He scored like 4 goals against Chelsea now out of his 9 career goals, so he just loves playing against Chelsea. It was a very good finish from James Collins, more like a striker, to be honest, but he managed to keep up his amazing record against Chelsea. Really, at that point, they were very lucky just to get level West Ham, because they didn't really have any shots in the entire game. But then the 89th minute came, Diego Costa managed to score a goal. He didn't look good all night, to be honest. He should have got a red card, and he didn't look good. His touch was off all game, but he managed to have the last say again. It just always seems to happen with Diego Costa. He always seems to have the last say after he seems to do something bad. It was a good finish from Diego Costa, but it was quite a nervy ending for Chelsea. West Ham did pile the pressure on it after the 90th minute, but it wasn't enough for them to get a point. So that is it for this review, guys. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you drop a like and comment down below your thoughts, and subscribe if you're new around here. So this is about the end of the video, so I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.